rusher in this draft. Could it be a situation where you can get someone in the third round who might have gone maybe a round higher in the previous year?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're really worried about like a guy, like what happened in a previous year. I think we evaluate the player, we grade the player. Here's what we think his role would be for us. We assign the value to the player, and where they get picked, they get picked. So like we really can't control like what happened a year before, or maybe they get drafted earlier. Like in the end, it doesn't really have any bearing or relevance to this year. What we focus on is this year and how that player will project into our system based on our grade. We assign a value, and look, in the end, there's a projection element regardless of the player who you're talking about, like top of the draft, bottom, middle of the draft, bottom of the draft. So you just try to have to take the information, take the evaluation of what you think the player is going to be, project it into your system, and then pick the players accordingly.
Do you view the pass rushers as a particularly deep position in this draft?
I mean, look, I think it's a good draft regardless. I mean, pick a position. I mean, everybody says, well, this position, that position. I mean, look, there's good football players top to bottom, I would say, across positions. So our job is to find the ones that fit for us. And the reality is, look, there's some players that fit, there's some players that don't. I mean, look, in the end, we end up with 50 to 75 players that we would draft from top to bottom. I mean, that's a small number, but that's where we end up. I mean, so that's the decision we have to make. I mean, it's a small pool, but I mean, that's our process, and we have to make the decisions that are best for our team, not necessarily what the player is going to do for somebody else. I mean, that's all we can really do and can control.
Nick, is there a